At On a Divine Note, we explore a wide range of topics that nourish the soul and body.
From healing and wellness to relationships and spirituality, we dive into the mind, self-care, trauma, love, and so much more.
Join us as we create a space for growth, connection, and holistic well-being. Welcome to On a Divine Note. Everyone, welcome back to another episode. We are back, part 2, and we have our special guest we was telling y'all about. Remember the first one? Yeah, we have Kevin.
You had me. I shouldn't have been laughing that hard, but blame the sheriff and Naya. I was just.
We was acting a fool on the little.
Acting a fool.
I was minding my business at first, but hi,
Hey.
back. I like my. Me and my couch are back together.
You know,
Back in your feet.
I'm comfortable as you
Picking
can
up on
see.
the
It's like I'm doing good. What about y'all?
We
Feeling great.
Good, good.
I'm feeling good. Now as you know, we were talking about spirituality versus religion. So we just did that in the first episode.
Yes.
About a shell.
Yes.
So I guess we started right into it. Shoot. But
going to continue.
continued.
Continue. Well, I feel that.
Yeah.
Continued.
Where do you stand in religion versus spirituality?
I mean, it's all the same. Honestly, it's really just the same. It's no. Okay.
Get it.
It's no difference only because at the end of the day, whatever you put your faith in, that's what you should put your faith in. Like in general, if you put your faith in God, whether you're Muslim or you're Christian or whatever, if you know that higher power is with you every step of the way, it's no need to argue about it. It's like, do you believe in God? Yeah. Do you believe in God? Yes. We friends. That's literally it.
I like that a lot. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, because just like one thing that I used to do, and I still do it sometimes, I watch debates, on like religion versus spirituality, and people will quote if it ain't. So you got the people quoting scriptures, all the way down from the front to the back. Then you got people that's just, what they do. They talk about their own life experiences, like, well, if this happened, but this happened, blah blah blah, and then this will go on for like maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on how long the debate is, and they got nowhere.
Right.
They literally got nowhere. Like at the end of the day, you're gonna believe what you want to believe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna believe what I want to believe.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna respect you about it, as long as you respect mine. And then when they start disrespecting each other by cutting each other off and stuff like that, that's when it's like, well, what was the debate about? I actually forget. Like, I look at the title, like, what's this about? Oh, okay, it was about that.
It ain't get nowhere. Huh?
Because it went left so far. I'm like, what happened? Like, it was.
Yes.
Y'all introduced yourselves. It was cool. It was all nice, but now it just went all over the place, and y'all got nowhere.
Because
So
the
y'all
ego got nowhere.
Yeah.
yeah. So honestly, it's the same.
Yeah.
It's really not. It's no difference whether you're Christian or you're not. It's if you believe in God. All right, then I believe in God too. We friends.
We friends.
I
I
love
We
love
friends. That's really it. So
I love that. And you know what? I forgot to, for the people who don't know, this is Kevin.
Oh yeah. We didn't even mention this.
Right there.
no.
We just went right into it.
Oh, we did say Kevin.
But
Yeah.
he is Wild Kev. You want to do a mini intro? I mean,
Yes.
You know what? Now that you mentioned it,
because for the people who didn't watch your episode,
Yes.
Yes.
We might have new
let me
people
just
coming
get
in.
my jewelry to get. Like,
I'm not playing.
I was like,
where do I start? My name is Kevin from Pasadena, California. Shout out to all my
Yup.
guys out there. I rap. I battle rap. I'm a book author. I'm a screenwriter?
Playwrighter.
Playwright. I'm a playwriter, and father, husband, son, cousin.
All of the things.
I was about to say,
That's his mama.
that's
Yes.
my mom.
Yep.
That's my sister.
Big
That's,
His
sister.
mama.
Yep.
you just had
That's his
that.
big
Don't worry
sister.
about it.
That's
Big,
his
Big
big
sister.
cousin.
the biggest.
Little
She-
cousin.
That's his baby cousin.
And
Baby
little
cousin.
cousin.
Oh
But
my God.
Good.
Now you
Not
just
like
made a
that. It's like
baby.
1 year. Come on. Not even a full year. Don't do too much. Don't do too much. It's not quite 365.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You know,
It's probably like 330 something.
330.
Wow. Oh,
331 to be
Give me my
technical,
days
but
back.
330, all right.
Y'all are so
But yes,
silly.
that is me. So,
Yeah.
is there anything else that I'm missing?
No, I think you.
Yeah.
I got everything right. All right, cool.
Where do you fall on the spectrum, would you say? Or do you not really like identify as either one?
Spiritual all the way.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's really the same whether you read the Bible or not. As long as you know God is with you every step of the way, you're spiritual.
Yeah.
You know, that's all you are. Like I don't like getting into debates or certain topics with certain people who aren't open minded.
Yep.
I just don't, because you tend to show that you don't really know not only you don't know what you're talking about, but if God said thou shalt not judge, why you judging me on what I'm doing? So if you see somebody wearing crystals around their neck, let them be.
Yeah.
You know, let them be. If you see somebody, you know, have a microphone with a speaker, talk about Jesus and stuff like that, let them be.
Yeah.
Let them be. And if you are gonna have a debate about certain things, for one, have an open mind. For two, be respectful of what the person is saying. And for three, like I said, we both believe in the same thing. We're just doing it in a different way.
Yeah.
So my way is meditating. My way is, you know, I'm not personally into crystals, but if I was, I got crystals. I read the Bible, the Quran, the Torah and stuff like that. Like I do things a lot different than you do.
Right.
But when we talk, at the end of the day, we was like, we're going to say the same thing. God showed me this, and that's why I'm here. Well, God also showed me this, and that's why I'm here. Now, it's an even playing ground. So it might seem like I'm saying less because
No.
it's not.
It makes perfect sense.
Straight to the point. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's what we arguing. I literally be like, what we arguing about?
Yeah.
And why are we arguing about it? It's like be cool.
Yeah.
Be cool. We fine. I'm not arguing with you about your religion. Just don't be disrespectful of what I do.
Yeah. We all have our
You know,
own
and if you
journeys.
don't agree with it, guess what? God gave you feet. Walk the other way.
Yeah.
I like that. I like
If you
that.
don't like it, God gave you feet. You can
Yep.
walk the other
Turn
way.
around.
Just turn around.
Yeah.
Turn around.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn around.
Yeah.
So how did you
love
get
it.
to the point of where what you discovered? We all told our stories and like how we discovered that you know we're spiritual and this is how. And I in my story I told them like, well, I mean, I've always seen things since I was younger, so
Mm-hmm.
I've always seen this other world. So for you in particular, I know we've heard your story, and if you haven't heard Kevin's story, you can go check it out. But how did you come to become spiritual?
Okay, so this is a very long story, but I will make it as short and detailed as possible because it didn't happen, of course, overnight. I transitioned from being a 12-year-old kid to a 25-year-old now. That's what's on and off. So as a youngin, I always seen things that wasn't of this world. So I always seen shadows and I always seen like things that I even till this day I still can't explain. And I couldn't tell nobody else because who gonna listen to a 7-8-year-old because they might think it's my imagination.
Right.
Then I'm gonna think it's my imagination.
Right.
And the whole time, all right, well, I really didn't see nothing. So
Right.
I just held it in. Then when I started going to shout out to my man Courtney. I definitely want to give him a shout out because he brought me under his wing and he used to always take me to what's it called? church events, or he'll actually take me to church. You know, on Sundays he'll call me, say, "Hey, you want to come?" I said, "Cool." And of course, the people that was there, they always show me love. I was around kids my age, maybe just a little bit younger, and you know, used to do the church services and all that. And then at one point in time, I'm not afraid to admit this because, like I said, I was trying to figure it out. It went from I know God, I believe in God, to I don't know if God exists, because there was certain questions I wasn't getting answers to.
Yep.
And then when I asked those questions, the people who I was asking it to, whether they were like just regular common, you know, church people that I was sitting next to, the preacher or whatever, when they answered it, it didn't make sense still. So it still left me being a kid, a 12-year-old kid, puzzled, like, all right, well, it says this, but this don't make sense, and you're telling me it makes sense, but when you say it, it still don't make
Still not
sense. So
clicking.
now I'm confused. So now I'm looking at you know, like how everybody do when you see people that you love in certain positions, or you might see things happening in the world, you really start thinking now, all right, well, I'm not getting my answers. I tried to read, you know, this scripture or whatever, but I can't resonate with it. This person that I know either died or their parents died or whatever. Now I'm really like, all right, well, is this even real? Am I even real? What is all of this at this point? So I was off of it. I was off the spiritual and the religion part. I was off of everything. Then as I got a little bit older, I was just like, you know what? How about this? Instead of going to church or trying to go to other people, whether they're spiritual or religious, let me just take this time to myself, which was still a journey, because I'm healthy now, but before, the share and mom would tell you I was gaining weight. I wasn't doing no praying. I wasn't doing no meditating. I was depressed for a short period of time, because I was just trying to figure life out. I didn't know what manifestation was. I didn't know what any of these things were. So I'm literally just walking with no direction, literally none. If whatever I was doing at that time is what I was doing at that time. But this story that I will tell that shifted my whole everything. I was supposed to go to work. And me, and of course she's my wife now, but my girlfriend at the time, we both took a nap. We took a nap and I traveled somewhere. Mind you, I always been traveling since I was a kid. But again, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I didn't know what it was. So I tend to push all that back. So I traveled to another place. Me, DeShera, and my little nephew, we was all at a 7-Eleven. We got out of the 7-Eleven. He was an infant, not even an infant. He was probably like 1 at the time, maybe 2. I forgot how old my little man was. But I put him in the car. DeShera got in the car. But it was like a whole bunch of gangsters outside of the 7-Eleven, and they surrounded the car.
It's a dream you had, right?
Yeah, that's the dream I had. I like to call it travel now because I know I travel somewhere. Because everything.
It was an actual event, right?
Yeah. 'Cause if I felt my whole body just being there, so it was a whole bunch of gangsters and stuff like that. And me being the protector that I am, I'm like, all right, I know I'm outnumbered, but as long as they're in the car, I can figure out something. But the thing was, they didn't attack me. They just stared at me. And mind you, when I say gangsters, I mean like big black trucks, lights on, bandanas on. One guy had on a orange bandana, orange shirt, mouth full of gold teeth and stuff like that. But like I said, they didn't speak. They didn't say nothing. They didn't ball their fists up. They didn't do nothing. They just looked at me and they smiled. The smile that they gave me, I can't forget it. I generally just can't. And they just kept looking at me. So I'm swinging, and y'all know how y'all swing in your dreams. It's
my gosh.
slow.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like
Slowing
nothing
down.
is affecting and stuff like that. So as I'm swinging, I'm going like more out into the street. So imagine this is a parking lot the sheriff and the yarn is still in the car. So while all of them are following me and I'm swinging, I see one of them take my little man outside the car. So when they took my nephew out the car, I lost it. I jumped over all of them, jumped on top of their truck, punched one of them, pushed them out the way.
Right,
I got back in the car and I closed the door. I said, "Sheriff, go, 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 go." And when she drove, it was like a green light, like I passed the test. So I woke up shaking, like sweating and all that. And I told mom and them, and I started busting out crying because I'm like, they took the one person that they know they could mess with me with. They took my little man away from me.
Right.
I didn't like that. So when I started crying, little did I know that mom and Sheriff both said a prayer basically saying, "Wake Kevin up." So when they woke me up, God said, "You ask, you shall receive." And then next thing you know, that's when it went from walking with no direction to now I know for a fact, like all this that I was questioning is real, and I have a lot more to learn on why certain things happen, why people got to go through what they go through, why things aren't making sense. So now like I said, I'm 25. That happened to me 3 years ago. 2 years ago. One of them, either 3 or 2 years ago. Now, mine is way more clear. And of course, like we discussed earlier, like the way I think and the way I speak, everything is just more clear now. So that's how I got to this
Where you
position.
are.
Yeah.
You had your
Wow.
spiritual awakening.
Wow.
That
Exactly
moment.
what it was.
Yes.
Wow.
Because in the dream, you were frozen with fear and you were trying to move, but not really able to move. And then,
Yeah. And my punches don't hurt. Like, I'm losing
Right.
this fight.
Yeah.
I really said that. I said, I'm losing this fight. I don't know what else to do. But that was enough to wake me up.
You passed the test.
Yeah.
You
And
did.
then also, I always been protected. So the reason why they didn't touch me wasn't because they didn't want to. If they had access, they would. It was just like, all right, we can't physically touch you, but we can scare you. And clearly, we are
Into your mind.
scaring you right now because you resorting to physical when you're not in the physical no more. This is spiritual realm now.
spiritual body.
Something you know nothing about.
Warfare, yep.
So now I got you. But now they made that move and I woke up. And now, like I said, we here.
You here.
We
You
here.
know what?
Love it.
Thank
Love
you.
it, love it.
Mhm.
Thank you for opening up. To that, 'cause
Yes.
it's like everybody has their spiritual awakening story. I think we should have a podcast about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Did
really.
we talk about our spiritual awakening story? I don't think we
I
did.
touched on mine briefly
Briefly.
Yeah.
in part
Briefly.
one.
Really
Yeah.
getting into
Yeah.
that. I think
Yeah,
that'll
to
be
really
interesting.
dig deep.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna ask some questions about some different topics.
Okay.
Still around the religion and spirituality. So is spirituality just religion without rules?
Yeah. I'll say so, yeah.
Religion without
Why do you say yes?
I feel like it go ahead, you can say why you say, but I feel like I'm gonna just answer first. I feel like I'm between yes and no at the same time. But you still have rules in spirituality. There's a rule of treating people the way you want to be treated, loving, doing all of the things. That's a rule. That's a law of the universe.
Right.
So I can't say you don't have rules like you can't do X, Y, Z, but you do have to follow the laws of the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And loving and being kind and respect and all of the things that people may do. I just feel like that's a rule. Or
You
a
can
law.
still sin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Right.
Sin
Law.
is
You know,
very
you know,
real.
yeah, it's
Right.
yeah.
Sin is very real.
Right.
And it don't matter what you are.
Right.
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 And even if you an atheist, if you
Mm.
sin,
You sinning, so
you're sinning. Like
Yeah.
whatever you put out, you get back, and that's the law of the
That's the law.
universe.
Mhm.
so yes, I do feel like you do. Yeah.
And so one more time. So it's
Is spirituality just religion without rules?
spirituality,
Without
just
rules,
religion
yeah.
without rules. Okay.
Yeah. What would you say?
I just wanted to hear the question.
Oh,
We all looking at.
Oh.
She like, oh yeah, I just wanted to hear it.
Kevin said he was going to go after me.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to go, but when she said what's the
Sorry, I
question
didn't mean
again,
the question
I
again,
wanted to let her get it.
Yeah.
But okay, so mom is 100% 100% correct. It's still rules to this. The reason why I said yes, only because, like I said, we're in a world now where everything is just so strict about like whatever your religion is, there are strict rules about it. So like in Christianity, they make it in certain household, it's mandatory that you go to church from Monday through Sunday. In certain households, it's mandatory to go to Bible study. It's mandatory, like the way certain households run their the way they run it, it's like it's mandatory. So in spirituality, we don't really have those rules like that.
Yeah.
It's more of you're free to move a certain type of way. And like Mom said, you don't go crazy. Don't do things just because you think you're untouchable. Like, nah, karma is real.
Right.
A lot of people argue that, but karma is very real. What you do is what you get back. That's just how it is. So we just don't have strict rules like how certain people try to make it out to be. You know, if
yeah, that makes sense.
It's not. It's like it's less structured.
less structured.
But yeah, I agree with the both of y'all completely. Like it's just like you said, Kevin, less structured.
Yeah.
Like you said, there are still rules. There are still laws of the universe that have to be followed, even in spirituality. But it might not be as strict as going to church every Sunday or whatever. It's more so you set your own thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And like I said in our part 1 of this, spirituality is you're going on your journey within. You're looking within to find the divine connection, your divine destiny and purpose. And with religion, you're looking externally. Now, I agree with you both, and I do understand where you're both coming from. However, I'm not sure if I resonate with spirituality being a religion, because everybody has their own spiritual path. But I guess it just really breaks down to like, what is religion?
Yeah.
What is the definition of that?
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't consider myself religious. But I guess I would have to explore that more to really answer that question.
That makes sense.
It does.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's Christianity without rules. So that I can say no to. And I know that there are differences and I know that there are similarities, but I also know that like there are still laws. There are still rules.
For sure.
There are certain things you cannot say. There are certain books you cannot read. There are places that you cannot go within the spiritual realm. So I know
they make that clear.
So this is a gray answer.
They make that clear.
The universe, like you said, that's all real.
And everybody also has their own paths, right?
Right.
So I can't say
what theirs is.
Spiritual. I mean, that's so many. Right, but I guess there's also so many religions.
And then you have more. I was gonna say you don't all have, because I hear a lot of Christianity. You have Jehovah Witnesses. You have, and honestly, it's a real religion. Satanic is a real religion.
Yeah.
Satanism.
It's
It's a.
You know what?
Religion, so
I want to add on to what you just said too, Shara. I also love to tell people that when it comes to religion, I'm not going to get too deep into this because this is a totally different conversation, and like I said, people have their own opinions, but instead of saying religion, I always say lifestyle.
Yeah.
The reason why, because it's like, all right, if you follow Jesus and you know Jesus' story of how he thought, how he walked, how he did everything, Jesus had a lifestyle, a beautiful lifestyle that other people could not understand. So because they couldn't understand what they do, they crucified him, they talked bad about him, they threw and did everything because his lifestyle was free. Like, hey, my name is such and such. I walk this way. I'm here to talk to y'all, make y'all open up your mind, make y'all think, and let y'all know who I am, who my Father is, so on and so forth. So Jesus had a lifestyle that he do. Islam has a beautiful lifestyle. Of course, we have Muslims in our family, and I have friends who are Muslims. The way they move, the way they think, the way they structure themselves, it's a beautiful lifestyle. Like the way it's about peace. The way they pray, what the things that they eat and they don't eat. How I heard, not heard. I was talking to a Muslim brother. And he said when we at mosque, no matter if it doesn't matter if you have a problem with the person right in front of you, y'all both Muslim. There's no drama while we all together. That and they mean that. They mean that. They said if any disrespect goes on while we amongst each other after we just finished Ramadan and our fast and stuff like that, it's going to be a problem. We do not do that here, and at all. If me and you have a problem, no, not here. So so that's why I say instead of me saying religion, I always say the lifestyle. Yeah.
Right.
That does
I love
make
that.
sense. Yeah.
And I love that, like, because it's like, it's also so important. I said in the last part, um, I recommend a lot of people start there, get the basics. So
Yeah.
start with the lifestyle or the religion, to know what the basics are. Learn what sins are. Learn how you should live, like first, right?
Exactly.
And then elevate from there.
Right.
But that's a beautiful thing because we don't need separation.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Has organized religion lost its original message?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't mean to laugh
Too
like
many
that, but
hands.
yes.
Yeah, it's like, right, it's too many hands.
Too many hands, too many different people
Opinions,
sharing the word, teaching the word. Some with not the right intention. Some with selfish intention. Like, yes. All I can say is yes.
You really walking up my alley right now. I love these questions.
Yeah. I love
You
that.
really are.
Yeah.
But what they said is so when you really study or when you get a glimpse of certain things, when you think this the one thing that I always tell people when it comes to these type of topics is I'm not here to change your mind. I can't change what was taught to you. Only thing I want you to do is think. If you read this or if you saw this person do that, think to yourself, is that God's way? That's the only thing I'm ever say to you. You say what? You did this? Okay, let me ask you a question. Is that God's way? Yes or no? And then just really sit there and think and reflect like, all right, maybe what I did wasn't God's way.
Right.
And that's what organized religion is. It's like, don't be afraid to say I don't know. Don't be afraid. If you're a pastor, if you're a preacher, whatever, if I ask you a question that even your mind is boggled, don't be afraid to say I don't know, because I'm gonna draw to you even more. Like, okay, he don't know, just like I don't know. And if you even say, you know what, let's go study it
together.
Now I'm really like, I know this is what God wants. He don't want, like I said, this separation or this I know it all because I read this from front to back.
Right.
It's something, if you know for a fact, like, dang, I didn't really think about it like that, be honest with it. And I promise you, now we following God the right way.
Yeah.
But if you just, oh, well, such and such. No, see, now you're going against God. I'm not going against nobody. I'm asking a question.
Yeah.
It's an honest one, too.
Because they can't answer the question.
Exactly.
That's when you start to get, and that's when she even go into that organized and stuff like that. Because when people can't answer something, they feel like their back is against the wall, then what do? They start to get, They start to
panic a
get
little bit.
angry.
Yeah.
They start
They
to
get
panic.
irritated.
Yes, they get irritated. They don't want to
Wait,
talk to
panic.
you.
That's really what it is. That's
Like,
really
oh
what it
my
is.
God,
It's like, I'm supposed
yes.
to know this because
And when
Yeah.
you do it
The
in front of
enemy.
people, they start sweating.
Oh,
They get
yeah.
irritated. Like, I'm sorry,
You know,
I
you're
didn't
trying
mean
to
that.
challenge me. You know,
That's where the
man.
ego comes in.
That's
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not
That is
not
not
God. That's man.
And
just
that's
also,
why
yeah.
I was just gonna say the last thing. That's why personal relationship is so important.
Mm-hmm.
You can be religious, you can be spiritual, you can go to church, you can be led by your pastor, you can read the Bible, you can do all the things. But if you don't have your own relationship
That's so
with
true.
God,
hmm
none of that matters.
It doesn't.
Because that's where you get your discernment. That's where you get your real answers. That's where you're able to read the word and actually interpret it for the way that it was meant.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're
Right.
absolutely
Exactly. Yeah.
125% right.
Mhm.
125.
You have to have
125.
that. You have to, right?
Yeah.
You have to.
You have to.
Wow.
Exactly. All right. Are spiritual communities becoming the new religion?
I was.
Well-
I don't know. I would
The
say.
new religion.
I will say that it's annoying to me. I can be honest. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, you can be honest.
It's
of
annoying
course.
to people, to me, when I feel like people just want to do things because it's in.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, oh,
So you say that again, louder,
like
please.
that. It is so annoying because it's
annoying.
You
like,
can always
It's
tell
trendy.
when they're
It's
doing
like,
it because of
yeah.
that.
the
like,
trend.
do you actually know what you're wearing?
Yeah.
Do you actually know what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know would you know what the root chakra actually does to the body?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that bowl is actually helping to open up the third eye?
Yeah.
Do you know not to play these two bowls together
Yeah.
because it's going to create dissonance within the body?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, do you?
Yeah.
Just
Oh
like-
shit!
Yeah.
You know what drives me crazy when they use words they just learned.
Yes.
It drives
And they just
me
want to keep
nuts.
using it.
Yes.
You talk to somebody, they got the unk on, they got the crystals, they trash all over the place.
0 to
And when
100.
you talk to them, they just using all of these words
That don't go together.
that know that they know they don't go together.
And I understand. I will say it's annoying from my human body and mind, right?
Yeah.
But I do understand that not everybody. Sometimes people are just sheep trying to find their way to
Yeah.
become
Yeah.
awakened and
Yes.
like find their original self.
Yes.
Like I get it,
Yes.
but I get so annoyed because I'm like, that's not you, and who you are is so much beautiful than the
Right.
person that you're
And
pretending
what
to
you
be.
pretend to
Right.
be,
So
yeah.
that's what's really annoying about it. And it's
Yeah.
like, hey, like you don't have to try to steal anyone else's identity.
Mhm.
Like be who you are and whoever that is.
And it could be damaging too to
It-
spread false knowledge.
Right.
That like,
Yeah.
like you said, with the sound bowls and the chakras, don't be out here talking on a
Thinking you
podcast
doing
or
something.
interview
Yeah.
Messing
saying
people up.
the root chakra is this and it's not. And people are like,
Yeah.
don't do that.
And
If you don't know, you don't know. And that's okay.
y'all wanna know what my
Exactly.
beef is, and like this the only time that I really get frustrated with people is like you said, when you learn something new, you're so drawn to it. You just because I did it. I'm not gonna lie, I did it. I didn't do it in front of people, but in my mind, I was watching all these videos like, oh, bow, 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 bow. I'm writing it down.
Yeah.
I'm doing all this great stuff. But what my beef is, if I'm correcting you because I really study and you get upset, that is my beef. Because it's like, all right, if we talking about, like I said, I'm learning crystals. I don't know nothing about crystals. I really don't. So when somebody that knows about crystals is talking, I listen
Right,
off
right.
the rip.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know that's what that meant. Okay, so what is this? What is that? I listen. But if I said, no, this crystal is this, and then that person says, no, this crystal means, no, see, you don't know what you're talking about. See, you listen to that teacher. And it's like, ho.
Like, wait a
That's how it is,
second.
Always
you-
on the beat,
And then, once again, now you got to ask, well, how you know this teacher is false? Oh, because he says such and such.
They don't know.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, so
Yes.
I'm just gonna let you be. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I even mentioned it.
Yeah. What's the saying you always say? A man who knows everything knows nothing.
Knows
A
nothing
person
at all.
And it's so funny because I've been even I actually had to write that down the other day, and it's so funny because I had a class to teach, and I was seeing a lot of people in there who thought they knew, and I said if you're a forever student, you'll grow, but if you're a teacher and you're a forever teacher, you are
Can't
not
be a forever teacher.
you have no growth. It's nothing that no one else can teach you because you feel like you know everything.
You know it all.
There's no room for growth.
If I'm going to be the forever student because I'm going to continue to grow. But a forever teacher, you don't know nothing.
Yeah.
You don't know anything.
Yeah.
You just know you stopped. You stumped your growth when you stopped at the last thing you learned. Now you know nothing.
Yeah.
You know nothing at all, and you still trying to figure it out. Oh, because I know you know the old way.
Yeah. There is a difference.
Right. Evolution. Things are moving and changing.
Times change.
Yeah.
Right.
Can spirituality become toxic?
Depend on the person.
It depends.
Depend on the person, I would definitely say.
Well, yeah, because you can be doing some dark magic and I would say just like anything.
And then if they call it though, and if they call it, because spirituality is not supposed to be that way, but you could probably use it for, like you said.
Yeah, because just like religions, there's different, like, what would you call it?
Well, what's that? Like that man who had that cult. Y'all remember the man who had the cult?
Was he a Satanist?
Which one?
He was raping and killing and doing all the things that he was doing. He was in jail. I forget his name. Was a black man. But that's a religion. But I'm saying if you, I guess to me, I feel like it can be.
Yeah. You can tarnish anything and make it toxic.
Right.
Yeah.
But then I always say, like, well, that's not a religion.
It's
or
not.
that's not spiritual.
Right.
It's not.
That's something that you
That's
made that you're trying to put on other people to
Yeah.
control them.
That's why Kevin said depends on the person.
So I would just say, for me, no, because that's not what it is.
It's not what it is.
So, you know what? Let me pose a question to y'all. And please follow me as I say this. Can a gun load itself?
No.
Can a gun clean itself?
No.
Can a gun fire itself?
No.
So with that being said, the person that only I can pick up a gun. Only I can load the gun. Only I can clean the gun. Only I can shoot the gun. The gun do not move unless my hand is on it. So if I tell you, Naya, hey, you're my little cousin, I love you, but that guy over there, he said something. He didn't even say it to me. He didn't say it at all. But I tell you, pick up that gun and go shoot him because he said something. You trusting me, loving me, like, oh, my cousin, he ain't gonna lie to me.
Yeah,
you gonna pick up that gun and shoot the man.
Right.
Then now you're in jail behind something that I said. And then now the same things I taught you, now you in jail saying it to the same person. That person is about to get free and say it over there. Now 2 people came, 4 people came, but it's not the gun, it's what I told you to do with that gun. If I have a Congress full of people, it's not the spirituality of what we're talking about. It's not that. That has nothing to do with anything. It's me. I'm the one that told all of y'all, drink this glass of poison so you could go up to the top. I did that.
Right.
So depends on the person.
Yeah, I love that.
I like that.
Depends on the person.
Too. Yeah.
Okay, little brother.
Dude, I
might
see you
want
there.
Man,
I
like,
see.
Whatever.
I be thinking about at work. Like, people wondering, like, what's wrong with me? Nothing.
Just
my
thinking.
God.
Just dozing off right quick. Mommy.
Just coming up with an analogy.
Right, yeah. I really do that on a daily basis. Like, don't worry about me, y'all.
It's coming up. It's off the top of the dome.
They literally ask you, like, Kevin, you talking to yourself? No.
Remind me.
Y'all.
Wait, Kevin always have really great.
He does.
Yes, that was a great one.
Does questioning your faith make you weaker or stronger?
No, it makes you
Stronger for sure.
Stronger.
I'm not even gonna explain that one. Yeah, stronger.
Stronger
I'm
for
gonna let y'all
sure.
have the floor with that.
Make you stronger.
Yeah, well, in my personal story alone, I got to where I got to by questioning my faith.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't have gotten here if I didn't question my faith, because questioning it opened the doors so that God had to give me the answer. He had to speak to me. It was the only way that I was gonna hear and get it and come to it on my own, versus just going off of what everybody else is saying, what people are telling me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I actually I had did a meditation, and I had gotten all of these downloads, and I was sitting there, I was having a conversation with God. Usually when I see God, my creator, he's extremely tall, very, 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 very tall, and you can't really see his face, but you can feel his presence, which is like fully like a, everything that you can think of, like of the embodiment of love and a father's love. And there's also he has a counterpart. For me, right? These are things I've seen. My divine mother, and I experienced her, and she was light, right? And this is what I saw in a meditation. And I was like, I'm seeing all these things. They're telling me what I have to do, right? And I said, hey, this is me questioning. If everything I saw was real, can you please show me a woman in a yellow dress, happily walking? Right. So we went out the whole day. I didn't see anything. I didn't see any woman. So when I went to bed that night, I was, oh, I didn't see the woman in the yellow dress.
I can't wait.
Sleep. And like I'm seeing you and you.
Mm-hmm.
I see a woman walking on the sidewalk.
Oh, that's why you told me that today.
With a yellow dress.
And
she's walking. And it's silence. It's just her. And I'm watching her walk. And she's happy. And she's embodying all of this love as she's walking in her yellow dress. So when I woke up, I was like, God, you're funny.
Right.
Like, you're so funny.
Right.
Like,
he's like, I'll show you a girl in a yellow dress.
Right.
It's not going to be what you want it to be.
Yes.
But I'm going to show you.
I'm heavy on it's not what you want it to be.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I get
because I had it in my own my own head.
Right.
Like, how? So
Wow.
yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Does spiritual freedom come at the cost of community support? It depends on who you are.
It really does.
For me, no.
Say that again, so I make sure I understand right.
Does spiritual freedom come at the cost of community support?
Like pretty much like you losing people? Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure. Personally, God told me this. I do a lot of channel writing, as y'all can. It's all in my phone. But God asked me one day. He said, because I told him what I wanted, and he said, "Are you prepared for what's going to happen?" He said this blatantly. He said, "You're going to see a lot of ugly faces. You're gonna lose family. You're gonna lose friends. Are you prepared for what I'm about to give you?" At first, I was like, that's my favorite cousin. I don't want to lose him. That's my homie. I don't want to lose him, man. But I said, yes, I am prepared. It happens.
And then
it happens.
Yeah.
And then plus, not only that, it feels better when you're by yourself. It really do. Like
you hear more.
Yeah.
And then you also you get your community.
You do.
Yeah.
You get your community. Like for me in particular, I still have a really great community. Like I've had people that just couldn't go to where was supposed to, but I can call you Naya, I can call you mom, I can call my boyfriend, I can call my brother. Our family meeting this morning about the dream you had last night, and then me calling Ian about a download and a dream I had. Like it's they leave out of the way for your actual community to come. To make room. So Naya, you will have your community. I know that was something that you mentioned. You will have your community. And that is coming. And you already have community. And when you said it, I was even thinking, I'm like, there's so many times I've been thinking, and for you to say it today, it makes so much sense of like, oh, I have to get with Naya. I have to get with Naya. We have to do this. We have to do this. And it wasn't until you said it today that I actually got it. What God was trying to show me behind closed doors. So it's there.
Yeah.
It's just
It's coming.
you have to let those things. You have to let your favorite cousin go. You have to let these people go in order for it to come in.
And also, before we move on, I have a very brief message to everybody that's watching. Have a clear understanding that, I know we said this, but I really want the viewers to really see what I'm saying. It's so, have an understanding like what you're doing, everybody didn't get there yet. So if you want to, let's take business. You was an intern and you have a favorite co-worker and y'all come in at the same time, y'all laugh and everything, but y'all both are making, let's say, $17 an hour. Your rent is $1,200. But you also got the BGE, you got the food, you got the gas, you got the clothes. If you have a child, you got to focus on that child. If you don't have a child and your parent is sick and their insurance aren't covering everything, that's $17 an hour. And with the hours that you're getting right now, even if you do overtime and went exempt, it's still not going to be enough.
Yeah.
So you tell your friend like, hey, man, look, well, I've been doing this for a year now, 2 years now. It's not coming through. They got a new position, and I get to move up to the next floor. I'm thinking about taking it. Your homegirl saying, "Oh man, you go ahead and do that. I'm chilling. I'm good with my $17. I got a small apartment. It's $800. I got a cool little hoopty or whatever. I don't got no girlfriend. I ain't got no kids. I'm chilling." Please don't stay down there because your homeboy's down there or your homegirl's down there. You want to move up, and understand his condition isn't like yours. Her condition is not like yours. So please improve your condition because you're not living with this person and they're not living with you. Your worlds are different. Don't be afraid to move up and understand how they think and how you think. That don't mean he's a bad person or she's a bad person. Two different lives, two different conditions. His rent's $800. Your rent is $1,200. He don't have a sick mother or father. You do. He doesn't have a kid. You do. Just move up.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about today too. Just like everybody has their own journey.
Yep.
And it's hard because sometimes it's easy for us to just follow everyone. Okay, they're doing this. I don't really have to think. I just do what they're doing. This is the results they're getting. But we all have our own journeys. So like you said, if it's meant for you to move up so that way you can get to the place where you need to be, then do that. And if they're meant to stay where they are, they'll get it eventually.
Yeah.
But we're all our own individual people. We all have our own choices. And that's so important. And that breaks down everything that we're saying. I mean, whether you, whatever walk of life that you're with and that you're on.
Yeah.
Nah, the reason why I'm laughing because I saw y'all looking at me. So recently, Naya, I don't know if I told you this, but I quit my job of 4 years last week. I quit my job, right?
Sound like me. I quit mine 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, she sure
You did?
Get it.
Congratulations, right?
Congrats.
So, the reason why I'm laughing because when I first got there, I was miserable. If I had the old badge I used to do to get into the door, you would see my face. You would thought it was a mugshot, like I was going to jail or something. I was miserable because I did not want a 9 to 5. I did not want a 9 to 5. I didn't want to do none of that, right? So the first year go by, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to adjust to it. It's cool, blah blah blah. Second year, I'm getting another job. I'm searching high and low. I'm on Indeed. I'm on Zip Recruiter. I'm everywhere. I'm asking temp agencies Couldn't find nothing. Third year, this where I was about to reach my breaking point because I don't know how many times I was in the parking lot just screaming. And I mean screaming like this, like I'm tired. It's hot in here. We working hard, barely getting any money and blah, blah, blah. And I was really set off because this was the time we were supposed to get our raise. And of all the stuff that I did in this building, I got a 49-cent raise.
Ooh, no.
49
After 3 years?
cents. And not only that, they talking about because we have this thing where if you're on a final, like you're on your last straw, your raise goes from here to here. Cause
Take it from you?
yeah, because pretty much business wise, they're saying, why would I give you a raise if you might get fired? Or, you know, that type of deal. I don't know, that's how they really thought, but I assume that's what it means. And then when I stopped doing everything that they wanted me to do, now it's, well, if you don't, they said it in a nice way, if you don't do what we telling you to do, we got to rethink your time here. Now, mind you, I could have done everything. I could have yelled. I could have got irritated. I could have snapped on them. But I just had my daughter. If I didn't have baby girl, I would have been like, well, bye then.
Right.
I'm going. My wife, she got her job. I'll just tell her to hold it down for the moment while I go find something. Like, I'm going to do what I have to do.
Right.
But I had my daughter.
Yeah.
I had a daughter. We just moved. If we didn't just move in, we was getting settled. I'm stuck. I can't quit right now. I got a child. I can't do nothing.
Couldn't afford to do it.
So I went in the car again, fussed them out like, y'all lucky I got a daughter, because if I didn't, I would really tell you about yourselves and blah, blah, blah. And the last year, when I got into my 4th year, I was just like, I gotta go. But I will say, even though I couldn't find myself another job, I always had this mindset of I'm going to leave. Because there were people, like there was a supervisor, he was like, you don't want to move up in the company? In his mind, which he didn't have a bad mindset. He was like, grow yourself.
Right.
Go to this position. Go be a supervisor. Go to the head up. You can make this $1,000 a year and blah, blah, blah. So he didn't I wasn't mad at his mindset, but me, I already knew I don't want to retire in a place like this.
Right.
I knew that.
Right.
So I always told him, I said, nah, I don't want to move up. And I never did. For 4 years, I never asked for a new position. I didn't do nothing. I held on to what I was doing.
Right.
I said, no, I'm not. I don't want to move here. I want to move out there where the sun is at, where the clouds is at, where the trees is at. I want to move out there.
Right.
And I swear I have so many stories, but I'm trying to keep. But the main thing was I kept God in it. And God said, okay, I had to sit you down for 4 years because if I didn't, you would have went to another job, another warehouse, another store, still complaining, stuff like that. I had to sit you down right here. And now that I left the job, now I'm really just like, wow, I really sat down for 4 years. Not because I wanted to, God made me. It's like, you're not getting that job to be, I was going to be a housekeeper.
And then also,
wow,
go clean houses. I was going to do that. That's how bad I wanted to leave my job.
But then also look at how much you've grown spiritually. Or like literally in the moment that God provided this other job for you.
Yeah.
And where you at for the 4 years, like you said, me and mommy were praying. Though your awakening happened 3 years ago, right? But you didn't really fully get your awakening until recently.
Yep.
You weren't able to be a vessel until recently.
Yeah.
So it all happens in divine timing. So
everything happens.
And you know what? Okay, for this is my last thing. I want y'all to go. Yeah. Yeah. We'll say that for part 3. So let's go and say
Y'all know he'll be back. Y'all know he'll be
Y'all
back.
know I might just be back.
We
Go
are
ahead.
coming
you
up
need to be
on
back.
time.
Crazy.
Let me see. We could do a speed round of the game real quick. So it's just we are answering who's most likely to. So we could just do a few of them.
Yeah.
So so I'll say the prompt, who's most likely to blah blah blah, and then you can either choose yourself or somebody or whoever you want. Okay.
Okay.
So the first one is who's most likely to meditate on vacation.
All of
All
us.
of us.
All of us. Yeah.
I'm like,
Who's most likely to cry during a worship song?
Me.
Shira, yes.
I was gonna say Naya, but
I was gonna say between me and Shira.
I was gonna say Naya. I believe Shira cried like that before. She a little softy.
Yeah.
Shira a little
I'm
soft.
a softie.
Most likely to talk to the universe out loud. It's between
Me.
Kevin and Mia.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
For sure.
Right.
I'm tired of this. Oh, I did it so many times.
Right.
I already know my answer for this one. Who's most likely to forget what day it is after a retreat?
Who?
You.
Yeah.
That's such a you thing. I can see her now.
I do.
What's today, y'all?
I do.
Dang. I didn't even think about that.
I don't be remembering my days, y'all.
I was so.
Right.
I am quiet.
I know my cousin. Who's most likely to say everything happens for a reason?
Me.
All of us.
I was
think
about to say, really, Mom.
I do say it a
Mom
lot.
said a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Everything.
And Shira will
Everything
say it.
happens for a reason.
No, Mom.
Everything happens
Everything
at divine timing.
Most likely to send inspirational quotes at 2 a.m.
Mom.
That'd be me at drunk like
I don't know about 2 a.m. Most
Yeah,
likely to
not-
send
yeah,
inspirational
not-
quotes, yes.
But you will.
But you
It's gonna be
will.
in the morning when y'all sleep.
Right.
Y'all make sure y'all listen when y'all wake up.
Like, you didn't listen to my
Sending the
video. I know you
videos.
didn't.
Oh, she be coming at me.
I know you didn't.
Oh.
I forgot.
I ain't even send it to you.
Dang.
She be on our head.
At all.
I do be sending you reels and you take forever.
She don't know nothing.
It take a long time.
You do. Most likely to light a candle for ambiance.
Me.
That would be Shira.
Or me. I say
You,
me.
know what?
Now
Yeah.
you do that.
I love
Because
my
of
candle.
wife, I do that now.
Yeah.
I mean,
I gotta say all of y'all.
Feels good.
Ambiance.
Smells good.
Yes.
It does. Most likely to cancel plans to protect their peace.
Mom.
All of us.
All of us.
think
Oh,
that's
y'all
all
too?
of us.
Oh, yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Shira gonna cancel in a minute.
I'll cancel.
And now you're too like, I don't know. How's the crowd?
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Be there.
You gotta ask who's gonna be there.
She
That
gonna have
is
that
important.
wine ready. She gonna have that wine ready. Her little
She like,
gummies and all that. She gonna be
I'd
set.
rather just get drunk at home by myself.
Right.
Okay.
I
Yep.
feel better.
Forget you tell.
Right.
Most likely to say that's a sign.
Mom.
Me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's just say mom for everything.
Right.
Uh-uh.
At this point, most likely to need quiet time after socializing.
Ooh, that's all
Definitely
of us.
need
All
the
of us.
youth.
All of us.
Yeah.
I had to include myself in that.
Yeah.
for sure.
Gotta recharge. Most likely to send a just checking on you text.
Naya.
Good about that.
You
Really?
know what? Me
Yeah.
too.
Aw.
Naya's
Naya-
gonna be
Kevin,
like,
you're good at that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll
Kevin
randomly
will
call
do
me like,
that.
I'm just checking on you, cousin. I'm like,
Mhm. Yeah, he
See
would.
what's cracking with you.
Most likely to buy a journal and actually use it.
Me.
All of us.
Naya.
Because I'll be
Mom.
definitely.
Yeah.
Shira
we
ain't
be-
using her journal.
I was gonna
I
say.
need to use my journal more, so
You don't.
I use my journal.
Sometimes. The Shira will write when I say, Shira, did you do? Oh, yeah, I got this new journal.
And for
I
you.
use the one.
My journal.
You use your one.
I use the one.
All right, all of us. Most likely to rearrange your room for a fresh start.
Oh, that's
Rabia.
Rabia.
all day. Oh, my God.
Most likely to stay up late thinking about life.
Me.
Me.
That would be Shira.
Really?
Naya. Naya, I think you do that too.
Yeah, yes. I didn't know that, cousin.
I be
She just
up.
gotta contemplate.
We need to be thinking together.
Yeah, like I'm talking
Right.
about 2, 3
Girl,
morning.
me too.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like, what is my
Wake up.
next move?
Yes.
Yep.
Like,
Just thinking, overthinking about everything.
Yes.
Most likely to dance alone in their house. Be
That'd be me.
I recorded her the other day. I had Ian on the phone. She was like, and I was
He's
just
getting
she was like,
down,
Mom,
too.
what are you doing?
What are you
Girl be
Yeah. Why
jamming.
she be catching me? I'm like, mind your business. Let me enjoy
I'm
myself.
just enjoying myself over here.
In my own world.
Okay,
Right.
we'll do one more. Most likely to stop and admire nature.
That would be me. Because I'm like,
Zoo.
oh my God,
I'll
the
add
sky
myself
is
in there.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The sky is so
that was a really fun game.
That's good.
This was good.
This was
That
This was a great
amazing.
episode. Thank y'all.
Yes.
Of course.
Kevin, thanks for
was.
coming.
Yes.
And you gotta
Bring
come
it
back.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much
Bring me
for
back.
coming.
Of
gotta come
course.
back.
You know
So
you're
much
going to
more
come
to
back.
say.
You know what?
Yeah.
You need to come to our. You need to do our live show that we're gonna do.
Yeah, we be on there with
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna do a
We're
live
trying to
show.
do it
Days.
very soon.
Like really
do
soon.
it.
very, very soon.
Oh,
We're talking in person.
Yeah, in person show.
We're trying to do it in May.
Amen.
No,
So-
we just got scheduled today. So just to let y'all know out there, we are actually planning another live show.
Yep.
Which we are doing in May. We just have to come up with the date. So for sure we're doing that.
Yep.
We also have Peaceful Healing Family Flourish Project coming up. That's something
July.
that's coming up. And we also have in-person Peaceful Healings coming up as well.
Mhm.
These are all during the course of this next few months.
Yep.
So y'all come on out because we
Yeah.
out there.
Follow
we're
our
enjoying
pages.
ourselves.
Yeah.
Follow our
And
pages.
we'll post flyers, Eventbrite links, things of that nature in our
Yeah.
in our bio. So
Yeah,
just make sure you continue to follow us.
Yes.
exactly. And get on that journey. You know, that journey of just love life and just living. Stop existing.
Yep.
Be authentic. Be real. Be happy. Be at peace.
Yeah.
You know, be the best version of you can be.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
Periani.
And we'll see y'all later.
See you next
See you
time.
next time.
Next time.
Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. Remember to subscribe, like, and share, and follow us on all social media platforms.